Hello everyone, Dot here, and I just want to go over a few things. This stream's I'm on a different map now, for the time being, and I want to talk about StoneWorks. I'm going to address the elephant in the room, known as StoneWorks, and yeah, I've been playing on StoneWorks now for quite a while, and it's they have it's basically, for those who don't know what StoneWorks is, it's a world building game which you build your own little kingdom and basically, you know, build cities and that, and there's diplomacy and war and all that. But recently, they've had the administrators or whatever, basically have made it so if you have a claim, a land claim, real quick, uh, you have to pay a, let's call it a land upkeep fee. And, well, it's become very difficult because, here's the reason why it's become more difficult, especially for me. I'm not on Minecraft all the time, despite some other people on the internet who claim I am. I'm not. And in fact, I had the money to do my land claim deal. In fact, I knew I had. That's why I did a lot of mining last week, so I can have money for the land claim. Unfortunately, there's a difference, a time difference, plus sleep time and all that, so I was unable to get it in there. Call it a bad excuse, but whatever. My issue with the whole deal is the only reason they have this land claim deal is to make sure that people that are claiming land are still in the game. Well, if that's the case, instead of having it every freaking week, why not every month? Let me tell you a story. A few months back, we had a squatter on our land. A couple squatters, and they would not leave. Eventually, they left, but we couldn't reclaim the land. In fact, we had to wait 20 days to get that land back. Yet, you have this land upkeep deal. You have to do it every week. Not everyone plays games all week. I'm sorry, if you play games all week, then you don't have a fucking life. um, so, me myself, I've been busy with other things. Where I live, there has been an issue with an illness going around, killing off animals, mainly cats. I'm a cat person, and there's virus going around killing off all the cats. Nobody knows what it is. Even doctors don't even know what it is. It's like almost like bronchitis type of sickness, and I've been busy keeping some cats alive. Um, but so I've been busy with that. I have other things to do besides play Minecraft 24/7 every freaking day. And like I said, this whole, you could do it in a month. It can be done within a month. You can set it up to where the person has to pay a land fee for a month. I don't understand why squatters can, after they leave, continue to own the land after 20 days. After they leave, 20 days after they leave, while we have to pay every week for a so-called. And that's, like I said, that's the only reason they do it. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. The only reason they have this upkeep deal is to make sure you still are on the land. What's pissing me off about this whole thing is there's new individuals coming onto the server, going onto our land, stealing our shit, and claiming parts of our city. This ain't people that's been on there for a while. This is new people. And that's what's pissing me off about it. I had a lot of stuff stolen from me, from these newbies. And so that's what's pissed me off about the whole thing. And you could have it, like I said, you could have it set up for a month, to where a person has to pay it monthly. You know, you don't have to have it every fucking week. Because this is getting redundant. This is getting ridiculous. I refuse to play on it. If you want to join StoneWorks, my suggestion, if you want to do all the bullshit they're doing, go for it. But I encourage people not to go on it. I seriously do. Because it is, fuck. You're liable to get your a week past and you claim a little territory, and if someone comes on there and fucking steals your shit, or some newbie comes on there, steals your shit, and takes over your territory. That's about it. I mean, I'm pissed off about it. I refuse to get back on it anymore. I'm done with it. I claimed my territory back. But once it's done, I'll probably won't reclaim it. My view is fuck it. It's not worth the headache. It is. It's not worth the fucking headache. They can run the server a lot better than what they are. And you know, well, you don't know what you're talking about, dude. I've had a server for almost fucking 10, 11 years now. A commercial server, Minecraft server. And I know how to run a fucking server. So I'm not some little dumbass that doesn't know how to fucking play Minecraft or how to run a server. I've been doing it for a shit long time. So and it's ridiculous, you know. If all you're gonna do is set that up to where that's all you're doing is trying to claim, make sure the claims are kept, then you know you could do it in a monthly. You don't have to do it every freaking week. That's ridiculous. And here's another reason why it's ridiculous. A lot of areas, especially like in our area, a lot of the shit's been mined. There's not much left, I don't think, as far as mining goes. Not much ores and minerals to mine. And your economic system, the system you have in there, your economy, sucks. Because you have too many people making stuff, selling stuff, and too much supply and not enough demand. If you don't know what that is, go talk to a professor at one of your fucking universities and explain to you capitalism. When you have too much supply and not enough demand, that's where you have an issue. Both should be in balance. So, and that's, you know, you have too many people. Like I said, I'm another thing. I have a wheat farm. I have a carrot farm, and I was selling it to other states. Unfortunately, other people were selling to that state as well, and they would not keep their chests, which they kept the food in that they were buying, was not getting kept cleaned out because they couldn't keep it cleaned out. There was too much shit going into it. In other words, too much supply. Again, too much supply and not enough demand. So So, as soon as you get so eventually, like in our area, there's not going to be anything to pay your fucking land claim because all the shit's been mined out, all the ores have been mined out to where we can't make money. If you're going to say, well, that's the whole idea of the game too, is to fucking make a country go bankrupt, then that's a stupid game. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like I said, it'd be a lot easier to have it monthly. That way people, and maybe explain to people how the fucking system actually works a little better. How you get the land, how you get the money, how you pay it. But like I said, if you all want to play on the StoneWorks, go right ahead. I'm not, and I encourage people not to. I have my own server. I can play on it. I got modded Minecraft I can play. I encourage people not to play it, not until they get their shit together. And that's gonna be it. It's ridiculous. Um, you know, you shouldn't have to, pay every week. If you're trying to make sure people stay, then fine, that's okay. There are other ways too you can do it as well. I'm sure there's a solution you can come up with. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. But basically, taking people's money that they worked on, every week. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, I've got some land, and I only have so much money. Eventually, it's going to be gone because paying all these fucking land fees, which it's ridiculous. Paying it every week. Okay, if you have land fees, it's $2,000. Hang on, let me do this real quick. Okay, let me do some math for you. Let me do some math, okay? You have some land. Say the upkeep is $2,000. And let's see, there's 52. There's 52 weeks in a year, I believe. That's $104,000 that a person is spending. $104,000. Well, I'll tell you right now, all I have is $95,000. Hell, I don't even have that now because I reclaimed my land. How many people are actually going to have 104,000? That's just the land. If your land claims your upkeep is $2,000, who has that type of money? I'm sorry, but you don't have enough shit in that server for people to maintain that amount of money. By the end of the year, it'll be gone. Within probably 5 years, there'll be no one playing on that server because no one will have the fucking money to pay your goddamn land fees. Better yet, let's say you have land and it's you have a big empire. Let's say it's $4,000 upkeep. That's almost $208,000. So but like I said, I'm sorry to tell you, but there's not enough. There's not enough ores and minerals out there to maintain your economy. If you think that, then you need some help. You need some freaking help. Anyway, that's going to be it. If you want to play on that server, go right ahead. I refuse to do so now until they get their shit together. I encourage people not to, because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You have to pay every month. Not every month, every week. Not month, week. You have to pay every week to maintain, to show that you're still on the server playing on your land. Yet squatters can take control of the land and maintain the land for 20 days after they fucking leave. That's ridiculous. And you don't even want to get me started on the fucking admin abuse. The abuse of the admins. So, and believe me, there is admin abuse going on. Like I said, I wouldn't play on it. I wouldn't play on StoneWorks. I'm sorry. Till you all get Stony, till you get your shit together, I'm encouraging people not to play your fucking game. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a nice guy in that, but it's ridiculous. Making someone pay that's what mine was. Mine was $2,000. That's, like I said, $2,000. By the end of the year, I would paid in land fees. What was $100,000? Let me see. $104,000. Well, hell, I don't have that much. That's ridiculous. Nobody's gonna have that much because there's not enough. There's not enough ores and minerals on that fucking Elham server. There's not enough to go around, and your economy is all fucked up and needs to be fixed. So hey, good luck with that. This is